Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Masuki Arts. Today we're going to be talking about self-portraits and more specifically my experience with self-portraits and how much I hated them during college. As of December, I've officially graduated with an associate's degree in illustration, so I'm very experienced with self-portraits. I had to do many of them as assignments for my classes. Pretty much all of my time in college, self-portraits were my personal pet peeve. Every time one was assigned, I thought I was going to have to move countries or drop all the classes and wander into the forest somewhere and just, lie down and stay there for a while. But I got through it. I did fine. I just couldn't stand staring at my features and then, drawing myself with a forced expression or with strong lighting or whatever, and they never quite looked like myself, and it bothered me. It got to me until I got to a point in my arts education where most of the self-portraits that I was assigned were allowed to be a little bit more free and stylized, and then I didn't have to stare at my face quite as much. It especially bothered me because I hated staring at my own face. It just felt strange to me, and I'm not very good at realism, so I had a lot of trouble with getting my face to look right. It's always hard to get your face to look like you in pretty much any style, at least that's what I've found, but especially if you're not strong with realism, it's going to look like some kind of cursed doppelganger rather than you. At least that's how it was for me. And more than anything, I just felt so cringed out every time that I had to pull out a selfie or a mirror or whatever to stare at my features and then stare at a paper and then stare at the features more until everything blended into something that I, couldn't really analyze anymore because I'd been looking at myself for too long and looking at the drawing for too long, and for me, they were just my personal nightmare. To this day, I'm not really sure if that says more about my insecurities in my art skills or in my appearance. I just don't know. It could be both, really, a combination of the two. I'm pretty self-critical about my artwork. I try not to go too hard on myself, but it is I have to pull myself back quite a bit. And then when it comes to my appearance, I just find it weird to spend that much time looking in a mirror, looking at myself in a photo. It's just strange. I don't even really take that many photos of myself, so it's all a strange experience for me. But like I mentioned earlier, I did find that painting more stylized and creative based portraits was a lot more helpful for me. It sort of helped to heal that wound created by not being able to capture myself properly in a realistic portrait. I would add things fairies or my guinea pigs or strawberries and things like that. I have a couple self-portraits that I really, really like from college because they're more about who I am than what I look like and capturing myself in some Vogue-esque lighting. I don't know if that makes sense. And I actually like those illustrations. And this one is also a self-portrait, and I like how it turned out. I included guinea pigs, and it was a reference to a portrait of Queen Elizabeth. You can look that up if you like. And I included all of my favorite things in it, including fairies and sweet treats and just fun colors. Unfortunately, I think I might be limited to silly self-portraits. But progress is progress, and I'm happy with this result. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to my Ko-fi supporters. Thank you to Ashley, Savvy, Tiffany, and Licorn. Your guys' support means the world to me, and it allows me to keep making videos just like this one. If you would like to join my Ko-fi page, there will be a link in the description box down below where you can get all these benefits and so much more. Thank you guys again for all of the support, and I will see you next week. Bye!